Everyone, we appreciate your time. We're going to try and get through a lot of information, talk about what our chamber does, some of the good things we do, a lot of the great things that we do. And I'm going to ask that you please hold your questions till the end so that way we can get through things. Oftentimes we find the questions that you ask are going to be talked about in slides later on. So thank you again for being here.
Lights.
Oh, lights, sorry. Our mission statement. This was recently revamped in our executive board and our general board. The mission statement is engaging the business community to enhance a vibrant and regional economy. And this chamber does that extremely well, as we're going to talk in the future. Our core values are to advocate with partners for a pro-business platform on the local, regional, and state levels, offer educational opportunities to advance our members' professional growth, business success, and community engagement, provide networking and marketing opportunities for chamber members to create greater awareness of their products and services. And again, this chamber, my company is a part of 8 different chambers. This chamber does that extremely well in comparison to some of the others that we're a part of. Our goal is to make you more successful in the pursuit of your business objectives. And we'll talk a lot about how we do that and how we help facilitate that. Friday mornings, how many of you have attended an AM Business Connection? Raise your hand. This is a great opportunity for you to meet a lot of people, do a lot of networking. One of the things I love about our existing chairman of the board, of the executive board, Rob Wheeler, he attends those regularly. So if you ever have questions or concerns about the chamber and what we're doing, he's a great individual to speak with. He loves to hear what people have to say about chamber or questions. Connections and networking. Your circle of influence grows the second you join the chamber. You can do this by attending networking events weekly, such as the AM Business Connection, which is every Friday, excluding holidays. Join a chamber team, and we have a number of them. We will talk about what all of those chamber teams are and what you can do in those teams. Sign up for Leadership Clackamas County, attend grand openings and ribbon cuttings, and host an event which gives you the opportunity to bring people to your place of business. And again, we'll talk about if you don't have a place of business, what you can do to make that happen. So teamwork. We have an ambassador committee. I have several of my fellow ambassadors. A part of being a part of the executive board, I kind of got my leadership role in this organization starting with ambassadors. So Dina is an ambassador, Brandon, Andrew, myself. Laura, I think at one point in time you were an ambassador as well. So the ambassador team is a great group. We're typically a highly energetic, help do a lot of the AM Business Connections and host a lot of the other events. We have public policy team. The function of public policy team is to take a look at candidate endorsements. If we do that, to take a look at ballot measures and determine if this chamber is going to take a stance on that, as well as bringing the cities in to understand what the cities within our chamber are doing. We have the Forum Education Team, REAL, Leadership Steering Committee, and Women in Leadership, all great organizations within the chamber. And the big thing, guys, is we are volunteer driven. We don't do this with a heavy staff. We do have some staff as a chamber, but the majority of everything that we do as a chamber is 100% volunteer. They pay me great sums of money to stand up here and speak, but apart from that, everything else is volunteer. Great, yeah. I'll kick you some, Brandon. Don't worry about it. So AM Business Connections, yeah, pizza, man. All the pizza you can have. AM Business Connections. This is, like I said, this is a great opportunity for you to network, to get to know other businesses. This is where I first got started in chamber. I fell in love with this chamber the moment I walked through the door because this group of people is extremely accepting, pleasant, and I've met a lot of great people that have helped me in my business. So if you have not attended that, please go to our chamber website. The location changes every week, so it's posted on our events page, and you can see where we are, and if you're concerned showing up, and you're maybe not the most social of individual, you can speak with one of us, and we will get you plugged in. We will not allow you to stand back in a corner somewhere and avoid people at all costs. Ribbon cuttings. If you have a new business or you're opening a new location, this chamber is great at rallying the troops and getting a ribbon cutting. So If that is you, you can see Laura, and Laura will help facilitate the ribbon cuttings. And if any time you guys want to speak up, you can.
Great.
Okay, thank you. That's what I was looking for. That. Thank you.
You're doing great, sir. Great job.
Chamber connection. I'm not going to read to you what Jen says here. You can read it for yourself. Jennifer Salvatore is the chair of the ambassador committee. She is full of all kinds of life, and she is a joy to be around. Again, if you want to be a part of the ambassador team, you can speak with any of us, or you can find Jennifer on the AM Business Connections, and she will get you plugged in.
She's also a board member.
Oh, she is a board member. That is correct.
And they meet once a month, so it's not a big obligation. They meet the second Tuesday.
Second Tuesday of every month. The commitments beyond that are that you'll show up for AM Business Connections and assist with those functions as well. We also have business after hours, and we're going to talk a lot about the different programs and the different meetings that we have. One thing I want to stress is that every single one of these functions, you're going to typically meet different people. Some people, the AM Business Connection is too early and they can't get to it because of their business. You'll typically find those people at after-hours events. After-hours events are hosted quarterly.
We're actually trying to do one once a month.
Okay, once a month. Again, this is something that your business can host if you so desire. If not, please attend them. They're a great networking opportunity. Always a lot of fun. There's typically some food and beverages there, and just provides us great opportunities to network. And again, find out more about the businesses within our chamber. Business Connection Exchange. The easiest way to talk about Business Connection Exchange is to say it's speed dating for your business. This provides you the opportunity, instead of the AM Business Connection, where we get 15 to 30 seconds, depending on the size of the crowd, to say, "Hi, I'm David Gollaby, owner of Sunglow Heating and Air Conditioning." We actually get 2 minutes per table, and we rotate the table typically 3 times. It gives you a greater opportunity to explain the services, the products that you sell, and to be more in-depth. And that happens
We do those once a quarter.
once a quarter. Women in leadership. How many of you in here are women? Okay, I kind of could figure that out. The thing that I want you to understand, that women in leadership, you do not have to be a woman to be at a women in leadership function. So men, in this case, you can raise your hand as well. Okay, we want to encourage you that if you are a man, you are welcome to attend. But Women in Leadership has brought in some of the greatest speakers, always an energetic group. The speakers are wonderful. I have not attended one because I'm terrified of being mocked and ridiculed by my fellow men that don't show up. So we encourage you to please show up. Laura, you want to speak more on this?
Actually, I do. With the Women in Leadership group, we do the fourth Friday of every month, and we usually go to a different member location. So it's a brown bag affair. You bring your own lunch, or if we're at a venue that provides, like New Seasons this month is the next one coming up, and you can buy something from the deli to help support the member that we're there visiting. But so each event is a different topic, a different speaker. Like we've done marketing mastery in the past, we've done professionalism, we've done a number of different topics. Every time we have increased attendance. We were probably about 50 at the last, 55 at the last one. So, and a lot of different faces you would not see anywhere else, because a lot of people just simply have a hard time getting away from their businesses. But, so that's the beauty of offering such a great, I mean, just so many variations of networking opportunities, because it fits into different people's schedules. So coming up this month is going to be the Dr. Shani Fox. She's an author and speaker on just living well and helping reach your goals, your lifetime goals. So that'll be a phenomenal program. So, and the next month is on leadership. February 20th. I have calendars too.
And again, I want to stress this, men, you are welcome to attend.
Yes.
So please plan on that and put that in your calendar. Chris Ling has been a member for many, many years. And guys, as you jump in, please use the microphone so that we can get that in the recording.
Chris Ling, as I said, has been a member for many, many years in the financial advising
She says membership has provided personal satisfaction derived as a volunteer in earlier years at chamber events, from representing the chamber in community activities and mentoring new and developing business owners and employees in most recent years. If you're at AM Business Connections, you will know Chris Ling because she is at every AM Business Connection. She is a solid part of that group. Bridge to connectivity. How many of you know the chamber has a website? Raise your hand. We do have a website. All of our events are posted on the website, so please check in at yourchamber.com. I don't know how we got that website. We must have bought it back in the 50s when the internet was first being created by our friend Al Gore. But we do have a website. Please frequent it. We also have Facebook and Twitter, which we're active on. One of the things that we're really driving to do is to like all of our fellow businesses that are members. So if that has not happened, if you have not seen the chamber friend you or like you, please get in touch with chamber staff and we'll make sure that that happens. And we have other ways that we connect: eggs and issues, forum luncheons that anticipate trends, avoid surprises, and take advantage of changes that are happening in our community. And we'll talk more about that. Leadership Clackamas County. Laura, Andrew, take it away.
Leadership, this is going to work with that on.
Oh, all right.
Leadership Clackamas County is a nine-month program. There is a cost to participate, but with the program, it's 1 day a month. That's it. And what they do is they will go over topics like state and local government, and go down to the state capitol, do a mock legislature. You will get the opportunity to go into local businesses and schools to learn about what's going on in our environment. The whole program is to basically, it's basically to make you a better leader and understand more about your community that you live and work in, so that you can get engaged to your fullest and even meet new business partners and mentors along the way. So it's a great program, and right now it kicks off in October, we graduate in June, and so the new series will start marketing in May timeline, so watch for that. And if you're interested, let us know and we'll get you signed up.
One of the things that we like to talk about when we talk about Leadership Clackamas County is we do a lot of things with the state and understanding how our county operates and functions, and how politics happen in the state and county level. But one thing that this chamber really tries to do is make a difference in our community. We'll talk more about the community and what this chamber represents. But Leadership Clackamas County takes on essentially a public service project every single year. A couple of years ago, they worked on building a new playground at the Wichita Center. Is that correct? They're continuously looking. They come before the board with their planned project to give back to the community. And from what I've heard, I've not been a part of Leadership Clackamas County, but I've served on lots of different nonprofits and in a lot of different functions. When people serve together, there's a connection that takes place that can't take place any other way. And it's a great opportunity for you to give back to the community and to serve with your fellow chamber members. So I do encourage you to do that. Forum education events. We have 6 forum events each year. Guest speakers will cover everything from business in the county to sustainable business practices and economics. We have education seminars combined with some of our forums. And then we have eggs and issues, which is when anything large is happening in government, whether it's state or local. The chamber does just a tremendous job at bringing in speakers to keep us apprised of what's happening, things that could affect our business adversely. And believe it or not, positive things do come out of legislation, so we do talk about positive things as well. So if you're interested in what's happening and how it's going to affect your business in the political world, Eggs and Issues is a great event for you to attend. This, again, is posted on our website. It's posted on our Facebook page. It's sent out in our newsletters. If you're not getting newsletters, make sure that you speak with the chamber staff, and they will make sure that you are on the list. Chamber Business Clout. Chamber is willing to take the stand on behalf of business for a better community. How candidate endorsements. And I always, at Chamber 101, always stop everything at this point in time. There has been a lot of negativity with chambers endorsing candidates. And so I'd like to preface what our chamber does when it comes to candidate endorsements. We have a fairly standoffish approach to endorsing candidates. The only time we will truly endorse a candidate is if one is extremely pro-business and the other is extremely opposite of that. This is a chamber of commerce. We do believe in promoting businesses, especially small, medium businesses, which is what the majority of our chamber is made up of. So if we have one that is so strong on one side and another that is so strong on the other, there is a whole process by which a committee will determine if we're going to endorse a candidate. It's not something that we do a lot of, but you will see it from time to time. Just know that that's our basis for endorsing. Candidate endorsements, issue advocacy, developing future leaders, trips to Salem, regular events for decision makers, public policy action team, candidate training workshops, which we just had one of those, is that correct? If you are
Yes.
sick in the mind and you want to be in politics, it's a great opportunity for you to learn what that means and how you run for office. And then again, leadership, Clackamas County. Our goal in this chamber is to make a difference. It's to make a difference in your business. It's to make a difference in our community. And I believe that we do a very good job at it. Chamber and communication. Chamber communicates with businesses in several different ways, as we discussed, via email alerts, such as our newsletters, the e-newsletter, monthly meetings that are established, monthly forum luncheons, and they keep you up to date on the different laws. It's always good as business people to be operating our business according to the letter of the law. If not, our friends at the IRS will have something to say about that. Community equals strong economy. North Clackamas is a great place to live, work, and play. And I would say I'm a prime example of that. I live here. I do a lot of business here. I'm very much engaged in this community. I believe that this is a great place to live. I'm not joking when I say we're on the right side of the river, but that's my own personal prejudice. I want to talk a little bit at this point in time about community. This chamber is unique in our structure. We don't represent a single city, and that's not normal for a chamber. We actually represent 5 cities, 4 cities, and roll those off.
We are representing Happy Valley, Milwaukee, Gladstone, and Damascus. And then we also represent the unincorporated areas that lie within those areas. So Clackamas, so that Highway 212 interchange, Oak Grove, and Oak Lodge. And then Johnson City, believe it or not, there's another little city right in the middle of all that. So we're truly a regional chamber, and there's no limit to the reach you've got through your membership within our chamber.
We do have some overlap with some other chambers, such as the Oregon City Chamber, which my business is a member of as well. We all play nice in the sandbox together. I think that one thing that we do extremely well is communication with our county commissioners. And so when you join this chamber, you're joining a very large demographic of businesses, of residents, and it's quite different than anything that we see in other chambers. Another reason why we are a great chamber to be a part of. State of the Cities just had a recent State of the Cities. This is where we bring up all of the cities that Laura just spoke of. The mayors come up and they talk to us for a few minutes about what's happening within their cities, changes that are taking place, and then there's opportunities for people to ask questions. And it's always interesting to get all of those mayors in one place and hear what they have to say, because sometimes there's a little bit of tension between the mayors, and it's always an enjoyable experience. Well attended. Again, I will tell you that the people that attend State of the Cities are going to be vastly different than the people that you'll see at an AM Business Connection, the people that you'll see at an after hours. So if you're really about meeting people and getting out there in the community, I strongly encourage you, attend every possible meeting that you can attend. Again, if you guys have anything that you want to say, jump in. Business in the county, something that our chamber does really well. We get the county commissioners in a room, and we sit them down and we ask them questions. This is a great opportunity for you to find out what our county commissioners are doing, what's going to affect our businesses, and to ask questions. Again, not many chambers have this ability to go out and get these levels of commissioners and mayors all in one place for us as business owners, as community leaders to touch base with what's happening in our community. Fred Charlton, a great man. He is Clackamas Fire District Fire Chief. As a public service agency, ongoing communication and collaboration with local businesses is a direct benefit of chamber membership. A thriving business sector is an essential component of a vital and growing community. Clackamas Fire District is very involved within the chamber, and they are a valued member of our team. We do a lot of fundraisers together with them, and it's always a joy to have them there. Usually once a year they host an AM Business Connection, so if you like to climb on fire engines and get in fire boats, it's your great opportunity to go see all of their wonderful toys. They don't let you play with the axes, but everything else is pretty much fair game. New member benefits. There are a lot of benefits that come as a new member, and I really want to stress this. When I joined this chamber, there was not a Laura. Laura does a fantastic job at hunting you down as new members and getting you to get her all of your information so that you can benefit from all of the new member benefits. This adds up to a pretty significant savings in terms of your first year of membership. Those of you who are new members have seen a lot of that put in the packet. But we have 4 electronic ads in the Chamber e-newsletter. We have 3 30-second radio ads on KBMP Business Radio, and again, the call number?
AM 1410.
AM 1410. A member profile in the e-newsletter, a free copy of the membership list, and we'll clarify what that means. We don't give out email addresses and phone numbers. It is strictly addresses. So we are not selling any of your information to anyone. You will not be getting a bunch of phone calls from me saying, hey, how's your heat working? But you will have a newsletter or a mail list for you to be able to mail out to new members introducing yourself. We have business listing in our membership directory. We have free forum event. You can attend a free forum event, a free member showcase event, opportunity to host, visibility for your business, again, ribbon cutting and networking opportunities, and opportunity to post to deals and discounts. Again, something that I like to pause and talk about, deals and discounts. How many of you were on the Chamber website? We have a deals and discounts section. If you're not, this is a great opportunity for you to post your services, to post discounts that are realized only by Chamber members within our Chamber community. The great thing is if you have employees, those Chamber discounts apply to them as well. So you, if you're the business owner, you're providing a greater level of service for your employees by joining this chamber. You can tell them the places that are offering current deals and discounts and help them save money by shopping local and shopping within the chamber. Is that already the end?
Actually, so, I'm gonna interject real quick. So when you join, you will have already gotten an email from me explaining the little housekeeping items. You will have gotten a list of these items with attachments to complete and submit. So there's descriptions on ad size and all that. So everybody should have already gotten it as a new member. And then just if you have questions about anything you've received, let us know, please. Don't wait, don't hesitate. But the deals and discounts too, because members, you'll get a log on and password to use to be able to go onto the website to load up the deals or the coupons you want to offer. And those are offered to the entirety of the community. Any visitor to our website can download those coupons and deals, okay? So it's not just member to member. Only members can post, but everybody can use them.
Great, thank you. Question?
So on the 4 electronic ads, you want us to put together the ad itself and send that to you, so it's all together? You're not doing the graphics part?
You do the graphics. So there's a size specific, it's listed on the information I send you. It's 193 by 260 pixel. It's gotta be sent back to us in JPEG form, so it's usable so that we can post it out in the newsletter.
What about the member profile?
And the member
Do we write that too?
You write that because it's about you. It's the who, what, where, why. What is it I do, what services I can provide you, and how you can benefit from using my services. So now you can do it in Word form, and just, or even in a text in the email and shoot it off to us, and then we just get it posted for you. If you're gonna attach a logo or a photograph, send those in JPEG form as well.
What about the radio spots?
The radio spot?
Do they call us on that, or? is
Nope, there's a questionnaire in your new member packet. I also email you that questionnaire when I follow up with every new member. And so you complete that questionnaire that's in there. Put the who, what, where, why again, your web address. The questionnaire is pretty, it's pretty explanatory. Fill it out, because it'll be 30 seconds worth of content. Then I tighten it up, or Rhonda, one of our other staff people, wave Rhonda. And so we will tighten that up, and then we send it to a professional voiceover, and then they put it online for us, on air. So you just write it out. It's as simple as that. It's the most simple thing you can possibly do. And I need the ads back quick. We already have March getting set up, so give me what you want. Okay?
Are we notified of when our ad might run?
You'll notify it, yeah, ads will run, so if we select you for the second week in April, it'll run that Tuesday between the hours of 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. It'll run 3 times, 3 30-second ads, and they just run them sporadically, so we don't have a definitive time, just the date, the day of the month that you're gonna run.
And they can get a copy of the actual voiceover, I'm sure.
We'd have to go
Right,
through
for
the
the radio
station. Nobody's ever asked for that, honestly, because I don't think it's really usable, but, yeah. Okay.
Other questions? Thanks, Buddy. I will talk about the Buddy program. We have a wonderful program for new members that we call the Buddy program, and this is really an opportunity for, it's something that takes place through the Ambassador Committee, and it really helps new members who are uncertain maybe where they fit into the chamber. As we talked about, we've got a lot of different programs, a lot of different things that we do, and sometimes it's hard for new members to go, I don't really know where I fit in. So from the Ambassador team, one of us will take you on as a buddy. And typically, when I'm someone's buddy, what I like to do is sit down with them over a cup of coffee, find out who they are, what they like to do, what their interests and hobbies are. That really helps me to kind of identify whether or not they're someone that's great for the public policy team, or someone who's really outgoing and just wants to be out there in front of people and talking to people. Well, they're probably going to be a great fit for the Ambassador Committee. So the Buddy program, if you're a new member and you're interested in sitting down with one of the ambassadors to really kind of take you by the hand and show you everything one-on-one that this chamber has to offer, you can speak to Laura. Laura will send an email out to the ambassador team, and we volunteer to take on those buddies, and we will take you through events. We will introduce you to people that we think will be good for your business. We will really kind of help nurture the relationship of getting you plugged in the right place in this chamber. So thank you, Brandon, my friend, for reminding me that. Yeah, that's what buddies do. I also want to have a little bit of a discussion about what chamber is not. And I really am cautious about how I say this. When I first joined Chamber, I approached this as a leads group. The Chamber of Commerce, while you do get business from it, is not really set up and structured as a leads group. The greatest thing that the Chamber does is provide you opportunities to meet like-minded business people. In that, I can tell you, you will gain business. There is not a doubt in my mind that that will occur. It has happened tenfold for my business. It will happen for yours as well. But the cautionary tale is that when you come to a chamber event, don't come with your massive brochures and look at it as, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to sell. And I'm going to make connections and I'm going to sell. What I encourage you to do is look at this as an opportunity to really just develop your portfolio of other business owners, to look at it as strictly a networking event where you get to go and meet like-minded, very intelligent, sharp-focused business people. I can guarantee you that as you spend time with these people, you will become a better business owner. You will become a better leader within the community. But if you come in kind of with that really strong salesman approach, there will be some people that stand off from that. So I strongly encourage you, just look at it as an opportunity to shake hands, to meet people. In business, I have found that the greatest marketing is me talking to people, shaking hands, and never mentioning what I do. Eventually, if I engage someone in a conversation, they're going to say to me, well, I've said a lot about myself. What is it that you do? And that's the opportunity where your business really thrives and succeeds. But this is not a leads group. People are not going to be counting how many people you've referred. So I'd like to give that just as a caution. And when you come in, be yourself, be friendly, enjoy talking to people. You're going to meet some of the greatest people in our community by coming to these events. And through those relationships, your business will grow. Through the guest speakers that we bring in, through bringing the politicians in here, your businesses are going to grow. You're going to know how to poise your business, how to position your business in the community, and that's what this chamber does, and this chamber does it extremely, extremely well. Okay. Other questions? Dina?
You were gonna say more about hosting.
Hosting events. Yes. We have the opportunity, every member has the opportunity to host an AM Business Connection, an after hours event, women in leadership, a lot of different options in terms of hosting events. This is great if you have an establishment that you can bring people to. However, there are many people that either their business is outside of the community far enough that they're concerned that people will actually show up. There are some that your businesses ran out of your home and you don't really have a large enough living room to have 60 people come stomp through your carpet and see your home. So if that's the case, we have a lot of business members who love to open their facility for you to host the event, to be the person who gets the additional time to talk about who you are, what your business is, and they are just merely the location that you host in. I have personally done this back in the day. It was West Coast Bank. Now it's Columbia State Bank. They're always a great partner, and I know there's a list of those that Laura can put you in touch with. I'm going to co-host one with Eastside Athletic Club soon.